If you're trying to lose weight, these 3 simple tips will make life so much easier for you. If you're new here, my name is Darren, and over the last few years, I've helped over 400 people not only lose weight, but keep it off in the long term. So make sure you hit that subscribe button because I post videos like this every week. So tip number 1, pre-log your food the night before. Doing this means you wake up every morning and go into each day knowing exactly what your meals are going to be. There's nothing to think about, and you can pretty much guarantee that you're going to stay within your calories. It also allows you to rubber stamp your meals and see, right, am I hitting my protein target if I eat the way I'm planning to, or am I hitting my fibre targets? And if you're not, it allows you to play around with the amounts so that you are. It also means that if there's a particularly nice dinner you're looking forward to that might be higher in calories, so spaghetti bolognese or a chili con carne, but pre-logging them in, it allows you to work backwards and say, right, what changes do I have to make to my breakfast or my lunch today so that I can enjoy these meals and still be within my calories. If you're someone who likes a piece of chocolate or a snack in the evening, again, once you've pre-logged in, you can see what you have to do to fit that into your budget. If you're not doing that and you're tracking at the end of the day, you're way more likely to go over budget by either forgetting some of the stuff that you'd consumed or just getting to the end of the day and realising that that dinner ended up pushing you over budget. So set an alarm on your phone every evening, open up MyFitnessPal or whatever other tracking app you're using, and take the few minutes to pre-log your food. I guarantee you this will be a game changer for you. Tip number 2, keep your meals the same. I'm not saying you have to necessarily eat the exact same thing every single day to lose weight, but if you're constantly chopping and changing your meals, it's another thing in the day that you have to think about. Think of your meals as a work uniform. You wake up, you throw it on you, and away you go, nothing to think about. Whereas if you don't have a work uniform, every single day you have a decision to make. What I'm going to wear today, will this go with that? And when you're busy enough as it is with work life and family life and all the rest, there are decisions that you don't need to be making. So what I would do is have 1 or 2 breakfasts, 1 or 2 lunches, maybe 3 or 4 dinners that you can rinse and repeat during the week. And with your breakfasts and lunches in particular, if you keep them consistent, that's 50% of your day, give or take, sorted without a second of thought. Every meal ideally needs to have about 30 grams of protein, give or take, and a serving of colour. This way, you're way more likely to hit your protein and your fibre targets. So if one of your meals, for example, is a chicken stir fry, so you've got chicken, rice, mixed peppers, and let's say soy sauce, you can plug and play some of the ingredients there without actually changing the calories or changing the prep time. So if 1 week you're having soy sauce, the next day have sriracha, next day have curry, next day have hoisin. If you're getting sick of the chicken, swap it out for lean beef, swap it out for prawns. If you're getting sick of the rice, sub in noodles, sub in potatoes, whatever. Might necessarily go to stir fry, but you get the idea. If you apply that to your breakfast in the morning, so if you're having overnight oats, one day you might throw in Greek yogurt and a scoop of whey protein powder. The next day you might use a protein pudding. If you're using strawberries and blueberries one week, next week you might use blackberries and banana or whatever. So keep the blueprint the same and just plug and play certain ingredients. This will make your tracking so much easier. And tip number 3, don't change your meal times. If you're waking up some mornings and you're having breakfast at 9 o'clock, next day it's at 11, the next day you're skipping it, it's very hard to form any sense of routine, and that's what you want with this fat loss phase and beyond. You want this to be so regimented that you don't really have to think about anything. The day just runs itself. So for me, I eat my meals at pretty much the same time every day within maybe a 30-minute window. So 8 a.m, 12 p.m, 4 p.m, 8 p.m, give or take. And this sense of structure just makes staying on track so much easier. It also makes managing hunger that bit easier as well, because if I have my breakfast, for example, at 8 o'clock and I know my next meal's at 12, if I have a hunger pang come over me at 11:30, let's say, I know, right, but I'll just have to wait 30 minutes until the next meal comes, so I'll get by maybe with a coffee, a tea, or a Coke Zero or something in the meantime. So there are my 3 top tips. Hopefully you found them useful. Now, the summer's well and truly here, and the holidays aren't a million miles away either. And if you're heading away to Spain or Portugal in the next number of weeks and you're unsure about how you should approach it, my free holiday survival guide will cover all of this. So hit the link in the description and get your hands on this free 20-page PDF. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.